Preserving Communities Along the Purple Line, an Urban Institute analysis. The Purple Line is a 16-mile light rail line that will connect Prince George's and Montgomery counties in Maryland, the two most populous in the state. The project will extend from Bethesda in Montgomery County to New Carrollton in Prince George's County, and will provide a direct connection to the DC Metro System, Regional Rail, and Amtrak. The transit line is expected to increase access to employment and bring a wave of new investment to communities along the line, collectively referred to as the Purple Line Corridor, as higher wage earners are attracted to the area by the increased transit connectivity. While the investments can be transformative, without careful planning, that transformation can displace long-time residents and businesses. To prevent wide-scale displacement of this population in the Purple Line Corridor, a large group of community-based organizations, nonprofit developers, government agencies, anchor institutions, and other mission-oriented organizations formed a coalition to pool their resources and use their collective power to advance equitable development along the corridor. A group of community development financial institutions in the coalition, Enterprise Community Loan Fund, the Latino Economic Development Center, and the National Housing Trust Community Development Fund, obtained a $5 million grant from JPMorgan Chase to create or preserve 1,000 affordable homes and assist 210 small businesses. Developers looking to build affordable housing, both in the corridor and otherwise, face two main challenges. First, for projects to be financially viable, they must piece together hard-to-get financing from a plethora of sources, all with separate requirements and restrictions. Second, in most cases, there is a shortage of readily available capital to finance projects, regardless of source. On top of their affordable housing and small business preservation goals, the CDFIs also set out to help develop an equitable development pipeline to help address these challenges in the Purple Line Corridor. Equitable development pipelines streamline the development process by sourcing diverse funding commitments and coordinating those funds to provide easily accessible financing for equitable development projects, thus alleviating some of the funding burden for developers. To this end, Enterprise, NHT, and LEDC strategically pursued opportunities to activate the flow of purpose-driven capital into equitable development by influencing public policy and securing private sector commitments. Due to the diversity of the stakeholders they sought to bring together with this pipeline, their work required them to take a variety of approaches. In Prince George's County, Enterprise Community Partners consulted on the county's Affordable Housing Task Force, which supported the implementation of the county's comprehensive housing strategy. They also provided technical assistance to help the county reactivate its underutilized right of first refusal policy, and to help identify a dedicated funding source to allocate at least $10 million for its Housing Investment Trust Fund. In Montgomery County, Enterprise provided technical assistance and policy expertise, which culminated in the council appropriating $40 million to a fund specifically for preserving naturally occurring affordable housing. The county also selected the National Housing Trust to manage a different affordable housing fund through an RFP process. Enterprise also collaborated with Kaiser Permanente, a major healthcare provider and anchor institution in the corridor. Together, they participated in a national cohort designed to create strategic partnerships between healthcare and community development organizations. This cohort culminated in Kaiser contributing $5 million of lending capital to the Purple Line Capital Pool, which is used to support affordable housing development in the corridor. On the small business side, LEDC and its small business partners worked with state representatives to lobby the Maryland State Legislature for funds to alleviate the impact of COVID and construction delays on small businesses. Following these advocacy efforts, the state appropriated $2 million in small business grant funds. Through research and policy advocacy, Enterprise supported the tenant organizing group CASA and others in a grassroots advocacy campaign against the absentee owner of a large, poorly maintained multifamily building in the corridor. Facing public scrutiny, the landlord sold the building to a local, mission-oriented developer with plans to address the building's code violations and maintain affordability. Altogether, the CDFI's efforts got capital flowing and channeled towards financing equitable development in the corridor. While there is more work to be done to ensure the corridor's low-income residents and small businesses are able to stay in place and experience the benefits of the Purple Line and the capital it will attract, with the community investment pipeline strengthened, the Purple Line Corridor Coalition is better equipped to use the wave of new investment to drive inclusive, equitable development throughout the corridor's community.